What's going on, everybody? Class is in session. My brother from another mother international. How do you do today?
What's poppin', slime? What's Gucci?
Yes, sir.
Chat?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no sound.
No sound?
No sound. No bueno.
What? Hold on. How y'all got no sound? Oh, we gotta redo it now. We gotta redo it now. How's it no sound? It says there's sound. All right, hold on. Chat, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Put a 1 if you can hear, guys. Put a 1, put a 1, put a 1, put a 1. Ozzy, what's good? The child, what's good? King H, what's good? CJ, let's good. What's good? What's good? What's good? Can we get a 1 in the chat? Can you guys hear? Chat's delayed, guys. We gotta wait. Okay,
they can hear, but no sound bites.
Okay, hold on, chat. Let's start it from the top, guys.
Today I got time, cuz.
All you hoes, all of you hoes.
Police! Help! Help! Police!
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, Barry? What the hell, Ante?
I'll split people for less than that. You hear me? Less.
Look, he fucking nutted on my fucking leg. You gotta help, man.
You know about my leg.
Focus on yourself, kings.
I got beans, greens,
Perfect.
potatoes, tomatoes, lamb,
Perfect.
rams, hogs,
Perfect.
dogs, chickens, turkeys,
Perfect.
rabbits.
Perfect.
Here we go.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my friend. Honey.
What's going on, everybody? Class is in session. My brother from another mother international. How do you do today?
Shit. I'm good now after round 2.
Hey, man.
Sometimes it takes that second round, but we got
sometimes chat.
the mafia in the building.
Shout out to the mafia, man. Shout out to the mafia. I see you guys. What's good? Calais, what's good? Kev B, King H in the building. Yes. We are here. We are here, guys. Thank you guys so much for being patient with us. We appreciate you so much again. Man, guys, so Sunday, guys, we're supposed to go live from this pool party and Saturday, excuse me. And some unfortunate events happened, so we were unable to go live. But it's cool. We're back today, and we'll definitely make up for it in the near future, guys. We always got shit going on here in Miami. There's always some cool shit. You might catch us with a celebrity. You might catch us at the strip club. You might catch us out. But we were supposed to cancel the normal show anyway and do like just a live IRL. But it is what it is, man. It was like I said, bullshit happens, but we're back, man. So shout out to you guys for rocking with us, man. And we're just happy to be back with another show. We got a lot to jump into today, guys. A lot to jump into. So hit that like button, guys. Likes are free. All right, we're going to jump into our housekeeping in a second. Al, did you have anything before we?
No, we got a lot to cover from missing Saturday. We had a jam-packed show planned, and that popped up, and then the bullshit happened. But we got a lot to talk about today.
All right, cool. Well, let's go over everything real quick, guys. First and foremost, we have our locals. That's mintuition.locals.com, guys. You can check it out. It is free to join our locals. However, if you guys want to see the behind the scenes stuff that we just can't show on YouTube, you do have to sign up for $9.99. Otherwise, you can join our Patreon. Pretty much everything that's on our locals is on our Patreon, but there's going to be more sauce put on the Patreon. We're going to be adding on the Patreon, of course, our not safe for YouTube stuff, but also the breakdowns. We're adding job listings. We're just adding a lot more game that you guys can get, and you can even book a consultation and sign up at the same time.
You should have booked a consultation.
Okay, at one of the tiers. So let's go over this real quick, guys. When you go, we have 120 posts now, guys. Shout out to us again. We have the best Patreon in the travel space, the most posts, the most informative posts, and the most lit posts in the whole travel space, literally. Okay, you click become a member, guys, and you'll see the 3 tiers that we have. The first tier is our general admission tier. You get access to all of our not safe for YouTube content, or I'm sorry, you get access to some of it at this tier. You get access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind the scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and special Discord access. Next up, we have our VIP tier. You get access to all of our not safe for YouTube posts, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members-only live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, 1 free consultation question and answer per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off of consultations, 10% off of merch, and even more special Discord access. And last but not least, guys,
Spin the check and get it right back.
if you want to spend a check, you guys can support us at the All Access Pass level. You get 1 free consultation per month up to 1 hour, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to a list of over 11,000 remote jobs, access to our personal cell phone numbers, free exclusive member-only meetups, VIP access and discounts on our merch, yacht parties, and other events. And guys, do not forget to join the Discord. The Discord link is in the description below. And you can join our Facebook group. The Facebook group is free. Link in the description below. And last but not least, guys, if all of these other things that we are mentioning to you are too expensive or you just can't do them, right, just a little out of your budget, we do have the Intuition Mafia. Okay, that is our YouTube membership. You can click our link below, guys, and you can basically you can click the link below and you'll see, as a matter of fact, click our icon below and you can join and join up as a member of the Intuition Mafia for only $3.99. Okay, guys, so let's jump into the show, guys. Okay, let's jump into the show.
Join the Discord too. I don't know if Steve mentioned it, but if not, if he did, we'll mention it again. If not, then it'll be for the first time. But join the Discord. We have so many dope conversations going on. People are traveling.
Facts.
It's that time of the year. A lot of people are worried about traveling by themselves. They want to be able to have somebody to go with, or they want to meet up with people, and you can kind of buddy up if you're, solo travelers. A lot of people say, oh, my friends don't ever have enough money to travel and I want to travel, but, I don't want to travel by myself. Join the Discord, meet up. You can see who's going to be where. Y'all can meet up. Y'all can buddy up, protect everybody, and, just have a dope time, network. Us networking is, part of the reason why we're so successful. And it's a huge key just in life in general. So join up, and it's an online community.
Also, you guys can contact us on the Discord. You can hit us up on the Discord. Me and Al are both on the Discord. So those of you who are like, yo, I don't know how to get in contact with you guys, I have a quick question. The Discord is probably the fastest way to hit us up. And or that's really the best way. Just join the Discord. And if somehow we don't get back to you, or I don't get back to you, I'll get back to you. Just hit us both up. We usually check the Discord pretty frequently, and you can even post it in the main general chat, and me and I'll read it pretty much every single day. All right, we've gotten a lot better with our Discord, man. We really try to stay on top of the posts, shit that's going on. That's what you got to do when you have a community.
One more thing, anybody who's interested, as you guys know, we are going to Brazil for New Year's Eve/New Year's. It's the most lit time to go to Brazil. By far the best time, better than Carnival. Hit us up if you're going to be down there. We have a WhatsApp group, but I think we're going to transfer it to Discord instead, because I think it'll be easier for everyone. If you're interested in going, meeting up, linking up with us, doing some of the events, we're going to have a whole itinerary of things that we're going to be doing. You don't have to do all of the events, all the activities, but for those that want to come, they can. And we're going to be doing something different every single day. We got a bunch of stuff, but hit us up if you're interested in going. Hit me up on the Discord if you're interested in going. Send me a DM and I'll get you in that group.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, guys, like the video. Man, we have some breaking news, man. Sad to say, Passport Bro was deleted. Almost said
before you get into that, we have some more breaking news. It's actually some more sad news.
What's that?
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Oh yeah.
Passed away.
Yeah, he
in
did.
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Very sad story. I think his story got to take precedence. He was a huge influence on a lot of people growing up, and
Facts.
It's definitely sad to see. So RIP to him, and prayers up to his family. So
rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. He big staple in my life. Cosby Show is literally one of the most goated shows ever. And you just never know when your card is going to be called, your time is going to be called. And Costa Rica is a place that we frequent, right? These are places that a lot of the passport bros go. I think he was with his family, of course. But sad to have to break the news. And those of you may already know, but either way, I was right. We do have to kind of acknowledge that, man. That's a big deal. Big deal. We have more breaking news too. Okay. Passport bro was deleted trying to have a threesome with 2 chicas. Okay. We tell you guys all the time, one is enough. You don't need to have 2 or 3. They work in pairs. Okay, there's Las Barbies, Las Chicas, Las Reinas, all these Lases. These are groups of women trying to attack men. Okay, we tell you guys, when you go down there, even though they're bad, even though the booties are big, you have to watch your drinks. For what, chat? AKA what, chat? The devil's breath. All right, guys, and this is probably another incident where this guy was being careless, was not checking his drinky, and things happen. All right, things happen. We're gonna go over this story, man. I know, I get it, man. Like, you're horny, you want to bang everything. You're beautiful chicks in Medellin, but you guys got to be able to control yourself. This is why our show is so important. There's no other travel show that does this, that talks about this, that breaks it down like we do, and gives you guys actual information in game on how to avoid this. And yeah, we've went over the threesome story before, but each time it's different, right? Someone gets deleted and it's 2 chicas, but every time it happens, it's a different scenario, different situation. And we can give you guys even more intel and more game on how to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? We're not even always being a broken record. We're actually trying to analyze the situation. So we're going to watch a video from DC Born Rob. We're going to see what exactly happened, what transpired, where he may have picked up these girls from. So maybe you don't pick up the same girls. Maybe there's some video. Maybe they caught them. I don't know. But let's find out, guys. Let's find out. And again, guys, like the video. Craziness, man. Craziness. Hold on one second here. All right, let's get it in here. Chat, can you hear us? Does it look good? Does it look like you're lagging on your end now? Or no? We're good. Chat, put a 1 if you can hear us. Nah. Are we good, chat? Okay, put a 1.
It's a little bit behind.
A little laggy? Yeah, okay, I think we're good. All right, chat, let us know if we're good. All right, here we go. We're going to play this one. Oh, let me unmute it. It's okay, because it's always a little unmute. Here we go.
This is why I watch DC Raw.
Happy we muted that
part. Breaking news, this time from Colombia. Another American has been found deceased in a hotel in Medellin, Colombia, after last being seen with 2 females. If you're not familiar with my channel, I report the news for Central and South America with a special attention on Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Today, I have 4 stories for you today. All of them are good. From Cartagena to Medellin, let's jump into it right away.
That ain't good.
American found deceased in a hotel in El Poblado. He had entered with 2 women. His family contacted the hotel after having no information about his whereabouts. They found him 14 hours after his companions left the room. Lying on his bed, completely naked, the authorities found a lifeless body of an American, Travis Lee Colette, 34, who 14 hours earlier had entered the hotel where he was staying in the Provenza sector in El Poblado in the company of 2 women. The discovery was reported around 2 p.m. this Thursday at 37th Street and 8th Avenue. The discovery was reported around 2 p.m. this Thursday at 37th Street and 8A Street in the sector of Comuna 14 in Southwest Medellin after relatives of this foreigner expressed concern because he was not responding.
What did he say?
Responding to messages on social media. Faced with the outcry from relatives, the hotel's employees decided to enter the room, located on the 5th floor, and there they found the lifeless body of this foreigner who had rented the room through an app. The circumstances that led to the passing of this American began on Wednesday afternoon when Travis Lee told a friend that he was going to meet a woman he had met through social media and that the other person was arriving from Bogota. They would be there later. According to surveillance records, around 9:30 p.m. on Wednesday, this tourist entered the room with the 2 women, and a half hour later, the 3 of them left. After an hour and a half of searching, they returned to the location at 11:30 p.m. and locked themselves in the room. An hour and 20 minutes passed when the 2 women left the room alone at 12:50 a.m. Thursday morning and left in a vehicle that was waiting nearby. The situation so far has not raised any suspicious or any irregularity. However, after the relatives called concern, they hadn't heard from this foreigner, and that the last report
3 times
they had was that he had entered and never left. The staff entered the room with the keys. They saw him lifeless and completely naked on the bed, so they notified the prosecutor's office, CTI agents, who inspected the body. They left his passing to be determined, as they found no signs of violence. It will be up to the forensic medicine department to determine whether his passing was due to natural causes or other circumstances. Based on security cameras at the hotel, authorities are making progress in their search for the 2 women who were with this foreigner before he passed. Travis Lee is the 18th foreign national to pass this year in the Abura Valley, according to court records.
Say it again.
2 of the cases were homicides.
He did. Almost missed it. Chat, this is AKA what?
The devil's breath.
Okay. These women aren't chemists. Maybe they're lacing it with fucking, what's that shit? Fentanyl and shit. Fentanyl. You know, maybe there's 2C involved. Maybe there's some cocaine involved. Maybe there's other drugs involved, right? Bogota is already a red flag. Okay. A lot of scopings happen with women that are from Bogota. Okay. I can guarantee to 100%, you know, estimation. That doesn't make sense. I can't guarantee with estimation. I'm going to say 99.99999 that this gentleman did not book the consultation and he didn't have the game, chat.
You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game.
He's never seen our show. He didn't do any research. He's using social media. He's, you know, which is, you know, Tinder and Bumble or whatever it is. And he made the cardinal mistake of meeting 2 women out, you know, and then trying to have a threesome because guys are horny and we want to have threesomes. I get it. They're not all they're cracked up to be. Ooh, I had a threesome. It's like you have one, maybe you have one again, but it's not something you need to like. It's a bucket list thing, chat. You do it and then, all right, I'm good for like a year. I'm good for 3 or 4 years. I don't need to do it again. This is unfortunate. He actually didn't even have a full 24 hours at his hotel or Airbnb before he was deleted. This is why I say Colombia people don't really care about us as American citizens, as foreigners. I see it when I go down there. You guys can let me know. Any of you that have been to Medellin or Cartagena, do you feel the love? Do you feel like they fuck with you? Like they genuinely like you, want you to be there? Do you get weird stares from people? Or do you feel like, at least if you're not getting stares, do you feel like, man, I just feel like they just want money out of me? It seemed like they charge me way too much for this water, or way too much for this, or way too much for that. It just seems like everything is money, 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 money. Let me get this motherfucker out. You know what I mean? I hate to see men get deleted. You know what I mean? Especially in other countries. It's an unfortunate situation, and it saddens me, Chad. It really does, because I want to see more people go over there and enjoy themselves and get back home safely. I don't want to see people, you know, have to call the staff, have to call your parents, or your parents calling the staff. Now, again, guys, nobody's immune. Nobody's invincible. We're not all Superman. Something can happen to me. You know what I mean? But we're not going to invite it. Like, if you guys hear a story, which you never hear a story about us, but if you did hear something, it would be, we did everything we could to avoid it. It wouldn't be, we went online, got 2 girls, one from Bogota, one from, right? These are rookie mistakes. And these are mistakes that really, I don't want to call them rookie mistakes. I just want to call them negligence. People are neglecting looking up information on these countries. They're hearing about it from their friends. They're hearing about it from their, you know, frat buddies. Yo, you got to go to Medellin, dog. And then they go down there and they make mistakes. So it's very unfortunate. Al, what do you think of this?
Yeah, we covered this, but we'll go over it again because we haven't covered it in a while, and some people may not have seen it. But yeah, the threesomes, having a threesome is probably one of the best ways to get set up. It's so hard to manage having 2 girls watching your place, making sure everything's safe. I remember I was over in Brazil, you know, when I was living over there, solo dolo, and, you know, I had 2 girls that wanted to go home, ended up bringing them home. I'm a little bit more seasoned, so I know what I'm doing, but it's really hard to manage. And you take your eyes off for 1 second, something happening, they could steal your stuff or try to scopolamine you or something. So it's super hard to manage your safety and enjoy it. For me, they're never really like enjoyable when I have to worry about that stuff. So maybe we'll do a new extra show on staying safe, maybe members only or something, how to stay safe. How to maybe vetting, how do we vet, how do you maybe we'll do some topics like that. But yeah, kind of like our tricks and tips, because we're really really good with kind of understanding them, understanding what they're up to, knowing when to just cut a chick off, cut her loose and ghost her. Like, we have no problem doing that. So maybe we'll do a show dedicated to that this week to make up for that Saturday show.
Be honest, guys. How many of you guys have went over there for the purposes of going super crazy? Like, I'm gonna have a threesome. I'm gonna, go and do this. I'm gonna do that. Like, have any of you guys went to Medellin or Cartagena and said, you know what? Let me get me 2, 3. I know a dude that had like 3 or 4 of them in the bed. I know dudes that have gone buck wild and recorded the whole thing, and the girls was cool with it. You know what I'm saying? He had to drop a pretty bag for that, but he did pull it off. So there are guys that go over there and successfully do it. But again, you're playing with fire, bro. You're literally playing with fire. You can do it at a strip club. You know what I'm saying? Again, we've said this before, but you can go to a strip club, pick the 2 baddest strippers and be like, hey, I want both of y'all, and how much? Or figure out the room fee for the girls and just be like, okay, I want her, I'm gonna pay the fee. Right? And you could throw them a little something extra on top, right? But if you really want to do it, they got bad chicks in La Isla, bro. La Isla, I'm gonna give y'all some sauce. La Isla, which we talked about on the show before, and Fase Dos. La Isla and Fase Dos in Medellin are the 2 best strip clubs. If you want to see some bad chicks, La Isla's probably top. Fase Dos is probably right under that. Smaller club. But that's all you got to do, man. You don't need to try to like meet these girls from Bogota and this and that. You got people like, you guys are crazy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And and like I said, it's your first time going down there. You're like one of these novice guys. Like, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it at all, bro. You know what I mean? And when I say these chicks don't care about you, they don't care about you because they'll off you. They'll delete you. They could just, you know what I'm saying, try to rob you, but nah, it's let me delete this guy. Let me give him, I don't even know where they don't even know where they get the drugs from. They buying it off of somebody who knows that it's poisonous. They know when they sell it to the girls or give it to the girls, their getaway car driver, whatever, they know that it's some shit that literally will delete you. And they're doing it on purpose. I wholeheartedly believe that. I don't believe that these scopolamine incidences are the ones that end in deletion are accidental. I believe that the women either know that it's a potent enough, amount, or it's not even scopolamine. It is scopolamine mixed with something else that they know is gonna cause you to have a heart attack, whatever. Or once you go to sleep, they can just suffocate you. They can just put some over your mouth. It won't look like you struggled, and you die, right? And you're deleted. So it sucks, man. Let's play a little bit more and see. He said he had a little more to this story, and then maybe some other good stories. But it is what it is. Calais says you gotta have some discipline. Facts. Gotta have some discipline in Colombia. It's tough. Me and Calais, we went out to a couple clubs, strip clubs in CTG, man, and them chicks was bad. So what I'm thinking, Calais, is remember we went to that one club. There was some bad chicks at that club, man. Some bad chicks. And I remember thinking like, dang, if these girls were out, like if these girls were actually out on the streets as bad as they are, dude, it would be crazy. It'd be crazy, man. So I totally get it. I totally get why some of these guys are getting caught up, but at the same time, it's like I don't understand why they're not doing the research at least. So, yeah, guys. So let me play a little bit more, guys, and let us know, guys, if we're having issues with the lag. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if we're good. Put a 2 if we're not good. Shout out Shout out to Van Lee. Thank you, bro. Guys, put a 1 if we're good, a 2 if we're not good. Hold on, guys. Let me check it. All right. I think we're okay. All right, guys. 1. King H is 1, Khalid is 2. Okay. Well, let me play this video. And yeah, I don't know why, guys. This will be the last time I use this computer, guys.
Thank God.
Use
is it a MacBook?
This. No.
Same issues.
All right, let me try to I don't know what it is. Let me go off of this thing, bro. Hold on,
King H knows me, bro. King H, it's like when you buy a Mac, it just works. Like I'm working. I had my last MacBook for 10 years and it worked fine. And the only reason I upgraded was because I had that Apple discount. And so I got like basically like a crazy ass deal on my MacBook that I currently have. And I mean, I wanted to buy another one for a minute, maybe 10 more years. Still just as fast as day one. They just work. I don't know what it is. I've never been a fan of Mac, but you're slowly convinced. It's just like you buy once and you cry once, right? They're more expensive, yes. But if you're buying 2 and 3 Windows computers in the same amount of time that you're buying one MacBook, like it's just worth it. And you got to buy the Pro. You got to buy MacBook Pro. Buy Apple stock, yeah. I mean, I've talked about that a million times. That's like, you want to talk about guaranteed making money, like buy Apple stock. This is not financial advice or anything like that, but buy Apple stock. You know, it's just super easy to win off of that. Windows 10 ain't what it used to be. Yeah. Windows, I mean, Windows is cool, but the problem with Windows is after a year or 2 years, you got to get a whole new computer. You got to get a whole new computer. I remember the last time I bought Windows, I built a computer from scratch. This was a minute ago. I took that computer to college with me. This was when I was in high school. I built a computer. Took it to college with me. Had all the top of the line, everything. RAM, graphics card, best of the best. And then 2 years into college, like it crashed out. I'm like, yeah, I'm good on Windows. So Mac's cool. That's why all the DJs use Mac. All the production people that are heavy into that, they use Mac. But yeah.
Let me know if the quality gets better, guys. I just plugged in a different cord to see if it gets a little better. Sorry about the issues. It's a very old computer, so just give it a couple seconds and let us know if the quality gets better, and then we'll play it. I think the sound is good, but let me know if the picture gets better.
Yeah, the quality is off for me too, Ozzy. I was wondering if it was just me, because on Steve's computer it looks fine. But yeah, it should go back in a second.
Is it any better, chat? Let us know. Again, sorry about the issues, guys. I will try to correct them on the next show. It's
that shit was crisp as hell when the show started. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with it. Sorry about that, guys. We'll just try to chug along with it.
Can we play a video while we're waiting?
Well, the video is going to be messed up.
The video still is?
The video is going to be
laggy.
Pixelated.
Okay.
It may not be laggy, but all right, we'll try to play the video, guys. Let us know if you can hear it. What the stream looks like.
Calais, you were thinking never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing. Reminds me of something I've seen recently though.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I don't know what's going on with this, but we'll
when can we expect to see content from Intuition? So that's a really good question. We are working on a few things behind the scenes, but me and Steve within the next, I'd say maybe about 3 to 4 weeks. We're going to be traveling, 1, so we'll have even more. But 2, we've already edited 3 vlogs so far. We're working on some shorts and stuff like that. And we have some behind the scenes stuff that we are doing. I can't say too much, but we're doing some rebranding. So we're going to launch all that new content on the new channel. We're going to launch that content on the new channel. And that's why we don't want to put the channel up until we have enough content ready in the tuck, scheduled out to hit y'all with consistent content. So we do have the content already shot. A lot of it's edited, and we are putting it out very, very soon. That's a good question, though.
All right, guys. The quality is still really bad.
I can go from my computer until we get this fixed.
Yeah, just use yours.
I can go from my Mac, I mean. Can you hear me now? One in the chat if you can hear. In the chat if you can't. There we go. We're back in business. All right, chat. Ooh, I'll play the video. It was that ET Rob video, Steve? Yeah. Okay. Let me find it real quick, chat. Which one is it? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me unmute this. It's gonna play. I can't hear it. Oh, I can't hear it because it's what's it called? All right, let me see. All right, I'm going to present.
Tell your friends. Pass these videos on. Any of these videos will help. I play this video that I played at the very, very beginning at the end of the video. I put it at the beginning this time, and tell me, is it worth me putting it at the beginning? Most people don't make it to the end. So I want to make sure that you all are aware. When 2 women approach you or 2 women want to come back to your place, or can I bring my friend? Can I bring my cousin? Can I bring my sister? No, guys, man, stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. I'm tired of reading these damn stories, man. And the family's going to look for information for their loved ones. So be respectful in the comment section. Again, condolences to the family of this young man. But you guys that are following him need to know, Do not bring more than one back to your hell. I mean, I don't know even know how you bring one back to your place without somebody waiting in the lobby. You're going to take that chance, but stop going there, getting on the app and bringing 2 women back to your place. Damn. Okay. Over to Cartagena. Chaos at immigration. Traveler breaks cubicle at Cartagena airport. A man caused a disturbance at the immigration area of Rafael Nunez International Airport. It was all captured on video. On the afternoon of Thursday, July 17th, a traveler, apparently a foreign national, caused a disturbance in the immigration area of the Rafael Nunez International Airport by breaking one of the cubicles. Although the cause is still unknown, the video recorded at the scene shows the man is visibly agitated, shirtless, and cursing in English. The footage also shows the individual banging on the cubicles and throwing objects until he is finally subdued by a group of police officers. No official statement has been issued on the matter yet. Measures to optimize the arrival of international tourists in Cartagena, on the other hand, recently the mayor's office of Cartagena, through the Ministry of Tourism and the Ministry of the Interior, in conjunction with Migración Colombia and the Cartagena International Airport operator, announced a series of measures to optimize the arrival of international tourists in the city. These include increasing the number of Colombian immigration officers assigned to Cartagena and expanding the airport's immigration hall.
Praise the Lord, man. Sheesh. Those lines are, once you land in Cartagena, it's like the worst line. It is the worst line for immigration that you got to go through. Me and Steve stood there for an hour and a half sometimes. It's terrible. It is terrible. So to see that they are finally, it's like going to Walmart though. Like you get to the front counter and there's like 3 people working and there's a line that's an hour and a half. So to see that they are finally hiring some more people, they're expanding it, all that stuff, that is good to see. Hopefully it speeds the process up. You should not be waiting in no immigration line for an hour and a half, especially if you want people coming to your country, you know, all that stuff. You have an increase in tourism. Y'all need to up that budget, get those people through the line quickly.
Likewise, 5 new biomig automated corridors will be installed to improve the efficiency of the migration process. Okay, over to Antioquia. A Canadian man who trafficked stolen cell phones has been caught in Rio Negro. One of the masterminds of digital fraud has been caught in Rio Negro. A Canadian man was arrested for trafficking stolen cell phones. The National Police, in coordination with Interpol, arrested Canadian citizen Jonathan Ayestosros in Rio Negro, Antioquia, who was wanted for extradition by the United States for the crime of conspiracy to commit wire fraud. The arrest was made pursuant to an Interpol red notice. Ayestosros was a key figure in transnational criminal network dedicated to illegally unlocking stolen cell phones and manipulating IMEI codes. The devices were then marketed to international markets such as India, China, Hong Kong, and the United Arab Emirates. According to authorities, Ayestosros had been operating from various countries for some time. His network exploited loopholes in digital security to move large volumes of cell phones with altered IMEIs. With this arrest, the number of people arrested in Colombia during 2025 in response to international requests issued by Interpol has reached 73. Ayestosros was placed at the disposal of the competent judicial authorities, who are now proceeding with the extradition process to the United States. Okay, and lastly, still in Medellin, another sicko has fallen. Well, actually, again, he was actually arrested in Miami. They always getting hemmed up. It looks like Angel Watch is working, man. Blessings for all the angels who are making this happen. How people can abuse kids is just unnerving, and how you can hide the fact that somebody has committed this crime. How do you hide and stop the prosecution of these people? It's just sick. Now, I'm not even reading the whole story because it was just too sick. So let's just jump into this story right away. Another sicko has been arrested and sentenced. Another foreigner who was caught traveling to Medellin to abuse minors was sentenced to 21 years in prison. A Jordanian-American man was sentenced to 21 years in prison for abusing a minor in Medellin and possessing pornography. He was arrested at the Miami airport as he was preparing to travel to Colombia. His case reveals how tourism networks operate. Here are the details of his sentence. Jordanian-American Hamza Mohammed Answe 57, will spend 21 years behind bars after a federal court in Florida convicted him of S crimes committed against minors in Medellin in 2023. He had been captured a year ago when he was trying to travel to the Antioquia capital from Miami International Airport. Again, I'm going to stop here. The story goes downhill and gets worse from there, so I'm going to leave it there. But good news, another sicko has fallen. Guys, stop bringing 2 women back to your place. Stop it. Just put the brakes on. Just stop. Stop doing it. You're going to end up a statistic. Don't you know? You're going to end up on one of these stories. Your family's going to have to read this. You do not want to be in these stories. Stop putting yourself in these positions. I know guys take chances. That ain't the place for that fantasy, okay? If you got that fantasy, go to Thailand or someplace else. Okay, it's a piece of cake. Safe, man. You can't even, man, you can go to ATM at 3 a.m. with a bunch of girls and you safe. You can't do that in Colombia. You can't do what they're trying to do. Don't live that fantasy in Colombia. I don't know how to stress this anymore. Just stop. Stop it.
What the hell?
All right, don't go. Like I said, this is DC Rob. He's on some good. I mean, he makes some good points, but then he goes off the deep end every single time. Man, there's not a single time that I've watched where he hasn't gone off the deep end. This is the problem with the space. It's like he's reporting the news. Yes, bad things are happening. I agree, but the solution is don't tell people not to go because people are still going to go. What about everybody else that's going? They already booked their ticket. They're going. Telling them not to go isn't going to do anything. It's not going to change their mind. So come up with some solutions. DC Rob probably doesn't really go over there much. So he might not have some solutions, but tell him to watch some intuition because we'll give him the sauce. But, as far as going over there, booking these Airbnbs, you need to have security. If you have a security guard, that eliminates 99.9% of the issues that you're going to have. Nice. Get cool with your security guard. Build a relationship with them. Tell them that I'm going to walk the girl downstairs. If you don't see me walk the girl downstairs, don't let her leave without me walking her downstairs. Make her sign in with the security guard. Show them the driver's license or their passport or whatever they have on them. That's going to stop them a lot of times from doing things. Those are just like basic, simple tips that'll stop a lot of the stuff from happening. Travel in groups. Don't go by yourself. Yeah, I mean, it's not that complicated. But people are going to go over to Colombia. There's nothing that you can do about it. There's nothing that anybody can do about it. They're going to go over to Colombia. Whether it's safe or not, whether you think it's smart or not, they're going to go over there. They're going to meet up with girls. They're going to talk to pros, things like that. So the best thing you can do is help them navigate that.
Yes, sir. All right, let me try to join back.
Let security take pics of the IDs. 100%. 100%.
Okay. All right, chat. Let me know if everything looks good, sounds good. Let us know.
Dang.
We'll see if this holds up a little bit better. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if we're good.
Yeah.
Check their purse.
That's some free sauce Calais gave. I mean, I do that as well, but that's some sauce that he gave.
Shout out to Collab, man. Yeah, bro. Thank you, Mollywood. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, man. Look, the thing with DC Born Rob, and shout out to him. We covered him a lot on the show. I got more than one gripe, but one of my main gripes is that some people aren't really good on the microphone. They're not good in front of, a crowd, and he's not even live, right? There's something to say about creators who can go live. Me and Al were watching the streamer University. We just watched, they did a thing called Love, was it In Too Deep Love show with Black Boy Max and King 68, who I set up with King 68 the Great, who I set up with his live stream and did his first big live IRLs with DDG and all these huge live streamers. And it's not easy to get in front of the camera, talk, not stutter every 5 seconds, and be able to be eclectic and intelligent enough to hold a conversation and keep you guys engaged. It is not easy. But sometimes when DC Born Rob says things, just saying stop, 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 stop. It sounds like, you know, your dad or someone, or your uncle screaming at you, telling you not to do nothing or do something. It doesn't really, like Al said, it doesn't really mean anything because guys are still going to go. What you need to be saying is you guys need to do the research. You guys need to book the consultation. You guys need to watch them intuition. These brothers are actually talking about these deletions that are going on over there and providing guides on how to deal with these women, right? If you can't stop something, chat, right? If you know something's coming, you know a tornado's coming, or you know a train is gonna come and your boy gonna be standing on the train tracks around that time, but you have an opportunity to tell him, or he can research and just turn on the news and figure it out, right? We need to get the word out. Wouldn't it be smart of him or you as his friend or even a person that knows this person to say, hey, watch this or do this. Hey, this is going to happen, right? A lot of these doofies in this space, their mindset is, oh man, just they down there trying to deal with hoes, man. Fuck them, let them die. It's like, nah, man. It's a never. Colombia is a revolving door. It's a revolving door of, you know, this is just going to continue. It's going to continue for people to go. That's what it is, chat. It's never going to stop. It's never going to stop. Like Al said, people are going to want to be around bad bitches. They're going to want to smash bad chicks. It is what it is. There's no stopping it. So if there's no stopping it, what's the next best thing you can do? Tell men, you know, how to move properly, right? That's it. That's the best way.
God know how to move.
Okay. But, you know, Calais said, I don't blame BC Born Rob. He's passionate and he's not being fake or sounding scripted, in my opinion. Absolutely. Absolutely, Calais. I agree. I mean, I think that's really him. He's saying how he really feels, but I stop 3, 4, 5 times in a row isn't necessarily gonna.
It's not helpful.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything.
Shout out to King H. Says, to this day, I still follow game Al gave me 2 years ago. One spot to stay in, one spot to smash in. Be cheap, get got. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you got to have money to play the game. You can't be going overseas without the money. I'll figure it out while I'm over there. I see a lot of people, you know, doing fundraisers and stuff like that. And I'm just going to do a fundraiser. I'm going to do this and that. And I'm not talking about anybody specifically. I'm actually talking about multiple different people. And there's nothing wrong with fundraisers. We do them on our channel. But a lot of people are either not having the full funds. Me and Steve use fundraisers. We still cover the vast majority of the trips. For example, me and Steve are going to Medellin for 5 days. We didn't ask for a penny for that. We're going to book Airbnbs. We're going to cover costs. We're going to do stuff. We're going to get content. We're shooting all of that. Then we're going to Cali afterwards. We're still going to have to cover some of the costs. But what we use our fundraisers for is, this is some extra support from, you know, the people that rock with us, that want us to take our content to the next level. We could get a basic spot in Cali. We could cover everything on our own. But if you guys want to see us take it to the next level, do some extra activities, book a nicer spot, cool. That's what we do. So the people that rock with the channel really support that. But we've worked hard over the past 2 years building up a community. Other people are just getting on YouTube, hitting the start button, the upload button, and then doing fundraisers. And there's nothing wrong with that. Get it how you live it. But you can't get mad at the results that you're getting because you're not getting the support from your channel. You can't get mad because you haven't put the work in yet. So I've seen several different people, you know, on people's YouTube channel. Easy. It's people rock with these channels. They support these content creators, and so they're going to support them. But I say that to say this, as far as the places, like, you have to you have to have the money to be able to travel. You have to be able to afford to travel, and you can't go cheap traveling on a budget. You can't put a price on your safety. Like, this is life and death. You know, learning these languages. Me and Steve have been practicing learning these languages, right? Neither Steve's actually pretty fluent, but I'm still learning. And I've actually been studying Spanish as well. So I'm doing this because it's something that could literally save my life, like if I need it. So you have to invest in your safety. You have to invest in the experience that you want to have. There's nothing wrong with booking the consultation, asking the experts for help, not even necessarily us, but other people that you may follow that have the information. It's like buying a book. It's like buying, you know, supporting your favorite author. It's the same thing. But before me and Steve went to Medellin the first time, man, we watched like probably 20, 30 hours of different content creators on Medellin, figured out all the ropes. Then when we went over there, we already knew what to do. So there's a lot of free information out there. You don't even necessarily have to book the consultation, but you should invest in your safety. You should always invest in your safety, no matter what it is. If you don't feel like looking it up and finding all the stuff, then cool. Hit up an expert. Hit up somebody that's done it. It's definitely worth the money that you're spending.
King H says, hit the Cash App. And it looks like King H did hit the Cash App. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate you, big dog. We got to play it. Let's get it.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar.
Shout out to our guy King H, man, comes in with the $10 Cash App. Thank you for the $10. King H, man, I know we're laggy, but we thank you when she said, because, man, sorry guys, again, we're lagging. So there it is. King H, man, thank you again. Thank you again, brother. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank you for the love, guys. Again, everything you guys send into us, man, we are 100% gonna, you know, take it and we're gonna put it into the pot for the trips that we have coming up. So every little bit counts. Make sure you guys hit that Cash App. Cash App is on the top right-hand side of the screen. You can scan with your QR code or just type in $Mentuition, and that'll go straight into our bank account. All right, guys. You can also send super chats as well as PayPals, but remember, super chats take 30% and PayPal takes a small percentage as well. Okay. Thank you so much.
Super chats take a month to get.
Yeah,
so,
we don't get the super chats right away, guys. We do not get the super chats right away. So send in those PayPals, or really better yet, the Cash Apps.
Jesse Short says, I don't understand how this keeps happening to dudes. It happens because people don't, you know, they don't do any research. They just, I'm going to go to Medellin because my friend told me it's cool. And then they go over there doing dumb shit that is, I mean, is kind of obvious. It's very much common sense, but a lot of people don't have street smarts, or they haven't really, you know, been outside of their own city or their own bubble, and they don't really know what to do once they get out there. So yeah, you should definitely invest in your safety. If you're going over there worried, I had me and Steve had a guy that we did a consultation with that was like shaking, like he was so nervous that he was like shaking while he was doing the consultation, and we sent him over. You know, he was fine. He went to Medellin. He was fine. He came back, you know, he thanked us and everything. But like, you shouldn't really be going over if you're thinking you're that scared without talking to somebody about it, you know. like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be us, but you know, you want to do your homework, your research as much as possible, and invest in your safety.
Facts. That is going to be we should move on to the next topic. Al, you want me to go to the Discord, or do you have anything specific you want to do?
Yeah, there's a few. Tim M, shout out him, one of the goats. He said that's why you gotta a damn stuck in the matrix.
You ain't had a game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys. All right.
Another one.
We'll bring up another video, guys. Again, guys, sorry about the lag. We will handle that on the next show.
Another one.
And make sure we're not lagging this bad. I don't know what's going on, but we'll figure it out. All right, let's go into the Discord, man. Shout out to everybody that's been super active in the Discord, sending us stuff to react to. Thank you guys so much, man, because you know every week there's some bullshit going on and we have to cover it. So let's see what we got for today. We got a lot in the Discord, guys. A lot. Okay. Shout out to Tim M2, man. He scored too, man. Everybody. Okay. What's this one, Al? This is a clock tower CTG.
Which one? Oh yeah.
You want to do this one real quick?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go over to let's go from Medellin to Cartagena real quick, guys, and then we'll we got some other stuff to talk about too. But I think that, you know, we when we talk about Colombia, I think that CTG is so much more safe. Yes, issues happen in CTG, but I'm telling you, I walk around with my phone like this. I just never feel like someone's gonna just pull it out of my hand, especially in the clock tower. Like maybe if you're in like Boca Grande or someone like somewhere like off the grid, but like Colombia, Cartagena is so small. I was looking up their population. It's so small. Like everybody knows everybody. And it's just hard to get away with like picture if someone tried to grab your phone and you're in the clock tower. Like, where are you going to run, bro? Like, you're going to run out in the street. Like it's so close quarters. The streets are damn near alleyways. So if you run one direction, someone's going to see that person. I remember one time when me and my boy, my boy 2G, we went our very first trip. We had one of those host motherfuckers that be following you around, trying to get you to go in the clubs. Hey, bro, go to Dolce Vita, go, delirium. I'll take you there. I get you table, you get you bottle. They're just trying to make like a commission. And I remember there was this dude, and I talked about him in CTG 101, the first breakdown I put out. I don't remember his name, and I haven't seen him since. But anyway, actually, no, I did see him since, but in the last couple times me and Al went, I've never seen him again. So, but anyway, let me get to the story. So he kept trying to, every time we come out of our fucking Airbnb, I told you, you'll have these guys standing there waiting for you. You should never really let them know where you live because they'll literally just wait for you all day. So this motherfucker was waiting for us all day long. We slept till like 2 p.m. because we didn't get home till like 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning. So we got a long ass fucking rest in. And when we came downstairs, our front desk person was like, yo, you know, we'll say Jordan or whatever. I think his name is Jordan. Jordan was looking for you. I'm like, the fuck? Like, so later on, we avoid him the whole day. Later on that night, we see him near the clock tower. So we look at each other and we start running. He sees us, but we start running, and we ran in a big circle around all of like the clock tower. And he just went to each person, was like, did you see a dude with dreads and a white dude? Like, and there's other dudes with dreads, by the way, but like we were running, of course, but like everybody just snitched on us and was like, yeah, they went that way. Yeah, they went that way. And then when we finally saw him, he's like, yo, you ran from me. It was actually the worst thing we could have did, because once we ran from him, he tried to extort us. Like he felt like now we owed him money because what are we running for? So it was our very first time there. It was stupid. And from that point on, I never let those guys ever try to extort me or walk me around. Bro, I don't need your help. I'm good. I know how to get to Delirium. I know how to get to Dolce Vita. Please leave me the fuck alone. But best believe back then, at least, CTG was super aggressive at the clock tower. It's calmed down a little bit, but still there. But at that time, it was just mad dudes, kids in the street trying to sell you stuff. It was bad. So they definitely cleaned up a lot of that. But you know, yeah, that was the old CTG, and I hated that. So let's go ahead and bring up the story. Al, put in the we're lagging. You know, we'll fix it on the next one. If we need to, we'll go to Al's Mac.
We'll go to the Mac. Return of the Mac.
Yeah, we may have to, because it's just bad. We'll try it, chat. If it gets any worse, it keeps getting, we'll just go to his computer. We'll try to finish the show that way, and we'll deal with this next time. But let me try it. Let me try it. This is the choppiest it's ever been. All right, let's see.
Can't we do? I can use my iPhone as the camera.
What do you mean? Oh, a different camera?
Yeah, I might do that shit.
We can try that. Chat, we're gonna lose our sound effects because all my sound effects are on this computer. So I'll have to set it up on a different computer for the next show. But we're gonna switch computers because it's really, really choppy. And I don't want to ruin the quality of the show just to try to, you know, keep the sound effects and stuff. So we'll switch over in just a moment. And in the meantime, let me read the chat here. See if
we can queue up a video, and then I can do all this shit. A lot of videos on.
What the hell just happened to my comments? There we go.
Do we have a like a tripod for the phone?
I can hook up one of these. I can hook one of these up.
Oh, you can hook that up to my computer?
Yeah.
Well, just do that then.
Yeah, we'll hook one of these up. I think that might be better.
Okay.
All right, chat. We're gonna hook up this to Al's computer. Give me a second. Let me do. I'll hook up the middle camera to it. That way you'll have it. Hold on, chat. Give me a sec.
What video were we watching?
I'll put it in the private chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I just want to get this lag off, chat, because it's annoying. And then you guys can't hear us. It's choppy. It just doesn't really make any sense. I just put it in the private chat. Or didn't paste it in the chat. Hold on. Did it come up? Is that it?
The Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mute your mic.
Hold on. Let me just leave. All right, this should be good now. All right, guys. Give us a second.
Okay.
The clubs was dope. We finally had found this one club we had been looking for. It's called Delirium. And it used to be inside of the clock tower. So it's a place that they call the clock tower. It's like a big ass downtown. It's literally surrounded by walls from when they used to fight the war in a war. You can see the cannons and all of that shit. But inside of it's like a town. It's like a town. So that's where everybody party at, hang out, whatever the case might be. So much action. I got videos of our tour guide fighting another dude trying to stab him. This shit is wild in the clock tower. All the prostitutes out there, like everything is anything you want is at the fucking clock tower. So the clubs was dope. We finally had found this one club we had been looking for. It's called Delirium. And it used to be inside of the clock tower. So it's a place that they call the clock tower. It's like a big ass downtown. It's literally surrounded by walls from when they used to fight the war in a war. You can see the cannons and all of that shit. But inside of it's like a town. It's like a town. So that's where everybody party at, hang out, whatever the case might be. So much action. I got videos of our tour guide fighting another dude trying to stab him. This shit is shit is wild in the clock tower. All the prostitutes out there, like everything is anything you want is at the fucking clock tower. So,
all right, chat. So basically,
hold on, chat. 2 seconds. All right. There we go.
Right. Yeah. So as we were saying a few shows ago, I threw that in the Discord because as we were saying a few shows ago, Cartagena, Medellin, all of these places are just becoming more mainstream. And people are the media is putting them out to so many different people. So there's so many.
Who is this dude exactly? Is it like I don't even know who this dude is, but he's definitely he's been going
Colombia veteran.
Yeah, he's been going for at least a couple of years, chat. He definitely been going for a couple of years. That's crazy. There we go. I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of people, are fascinated by Colombia. As a matter of fact, one of the biggest draws for me to go to CTG was I remember seeing a video of this dude doing a video of the clock tower and just seeing all these girls and dudes like grabbing their heads going, wow, this is so amazing. Like, this is the greatest place in the world. Like, I was just like, damn, I gotta check this place out. You know what I mean? And that along with Flyboy's video. I remember watching this guy. I think I told you guys before. His name was Excursion Rob. Excursion Rob has like 4,000 or 3,000 subscribers. He's done nothing with his channel since he's put out CTG stuff. But that one CTG video he put out, I know 2 of them. The one that I liked actually only got like 4 or 5K views. But he put another one out about Hollywood Beach, and that got like 110,000 views or something like that. So he's not even a YouTuber. He was just, documenting his experience at, in CTG at Hollywood Beach. And that was enough for me to go. So I'm always like super just like, it cracks me up to hear people talk about it like he is. But at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, once you go, man, and once you experience Cartagena, you fall in love with it. You really do fall in love with it. So I don't know, chat. Let me know what your first experience was in Colombia. Your first experience was in CTG. What did you think about it? Did you go when the old Delirium was there? Were you there when Dolce Vita was there, or are you a new goer that's went your very first time, in the last year or so after things have changed? For me, you know what I mean? I've been going out for like a couple years and I still love it. It's different. And I did like the old clubs better, but it's still 1000% worth it to go to CTG. And I've said this before, if you're actually trying to find a normal female to actually date, I think out of CTG, Bogota, and Medellin, that Cartagena is the best place to, bag a regular schmegular chick. Should we bring up that situation with that guy that keeps arguing our comment section about regular girls? And
I honestly just ignored him.
Flaming him, man, for the last.
Yeah, I don't typically go back and forth, but that day I had time, so.
You can hit control. Are you zooming like that?
Yeah, I zoom with the mouse pad. Yeah, this is. There we go.
Okay.
Cool.
But yeah, so I won't give it too much shine. We won't bring it up. But there's a guy on a couple shows ago. I had mentioned a female who I met that was working at a restaurant, and the dude has been flipping out in one of our comments, like, "Yo, she was a pro." First, he said she was a pro.
Yeah, he's
Then
like, you kissed her in the mouth. That's disgusting.
Yeah, he's trolling, trying to say that I kissed her in the mouth. Whatever. And then he's just going on and on and on and bro, eventually women are gonna want money. They're gonna want money. Some ask for it sooner than others. Eventually, a female is gonna want her hair and nails done, and she's gonna want, you know what I'm saying, some money for her birthday. It just is what it is. Y'all dealing with chicks that got kids, they're gonna want, you know what I'm saying, some money for their kid. All of that. That's part of it. Okay. Sometimes it's before sex, sometimes it's after sex. I've dealt with chicks that were like, well, I'll come and I'll hang out with you, but you got to pay for my babysitter. So I'm still paying her, right? You know what I'm saying? So you guys get, there's a thin line, but dude was basically just trying to troll. But all I'm saying is, in general, guys, women they cost money, whether they're pros and you do it right then and there, quick transaction, get in, get out, or it's a long-term situation or even mid-term situation where you're dealing with a female. Me and Al plan on talking to regular girls more so than pros the next time we hit these countries up. And we know it's still an investment. It's still going to be something that we have to invest in. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, always. It's women are always, I've said it a million times. I think I've coined it. Women are always an investment. They're always an investment. And sometimes you got to buy, sometimes you got to sell, you got to know when to hold, you got to know when to fold, but they are an investment 100% of the time. You're not going to deal with a woman in any type of way without spending some type of money on her. There's people that, oh, I just got her off of Tinder and she came right to the house and I didn't invest anything. Well, you invested in Tinder. Having the premium version of Tinder, you pay for her Uber. It's always going to cost you some sort of money to deal with a woman for the most part. I'd say 99.9% of times. So, you know, you're and even if you get it once without having to pay at all, nothing, you didn't do anything good for you. If you want to deal with her on some regular type of level, you are going to have to invest something into her. And even if it's not your money, you're going to have to invest your time. You're going to have to invest texting, all of that stuff, energy, some sort of type of investment 100% of the time. So,
100%. Travel Lover says, I was amazed. Hold on, I'm missing on the thing here. I was amazed when I first walked into Dolce Vita. Baddies were lined up and everywhere in the club. I don't think I will ever forget that moment. Yes, Dolce Vita was a vibe. It was the best club in CTG at that time. A hair above Delirium, but definitely a noticeable hair, like a long length hair, right? Like it wasn't like a little small, a little higher grass blade. No, that bitch, you walk into Dolce Vita and you can feel the ambiance. You can see these women and they're just drop dead gorgeous. Again, there were some issues with Dolce Vita, a little too small. Felt like they didn't really let a lot of the black, melanated sisters in there. But when they were in there, they were drop dead gorgeous. So shout out to the Dolce Vita crew. They do have Santa Catalina now, which I don't like the staff there and the way they're running that place. But I will say Dolce Vita was an experience. That was my second biggest, my second biggest video on the channel, I think, was a video of Dolce Vita. And that bitch got millions of views too. That video. So
Dolce was lit.
Yeah.
I still like Delirium better, the old Delirium better than the old Dolce. The new Delirium is just crazy. It blows both of them away. But I still like the old one better than, if we compare the old versus the old, I still like the old one compared to the old Dolce. But the old Delirium had more black chicks. They had more black chicks. They had the baddest chick that I've ever seen as a pro over there. That won
in Delirium.
Yeah, remember that one that was a star that I had?
Oh yeah,
that was Delirium. That wasn't Dolce.
She was bad.
So
she was one of the prettiest girls I've ever seen in general.
Yeah. So and Zazie was in Delirium.
She probably got picked up. Certain girls that just didn't last that long, she probably got snagged and married, and some dude, you know what I'm saying? Well, fuck it, I don't care if he was a hoe, like, cause she was that bad, bro.
Yeah.
I wish we'd have had like a photo or video of her.
I got a video of her.
Okay.
But
she was fire, Chad.
But yeah,
dying.
she was in Delirium. Yeah, Zazie that was in Delirium. There was just baddies. Your chick that you brought with the glasses, she was bad. Delirium had them chicks, and they had a lot more black chicks. So I personally like Delirium better, but I like Dolce's setup better, and it was bigger and more spacious. That's the only thing. But yeah, man, that very first time was very nostalgic.
Travelers said, make CTG great again. Yeah. So I mean, those of you who want to knock men who pay for it, hey, to each his own. As people are saying in the chat, you pay either way. And you know, I'm not saying that you should just leave with your wallet every time and pay for sex, but you gotta, as a man, understand why certain guys do it. I think what people get mixed up out is they think that guys who are paying for it have to pay for it. Like when they deal with pros, like, oh, you don't got no game, or you're a lame, or you like, and that's the problem, chat. That's the furthest away from the truth that it could be, is saying that a dude that pays for it is a loser, lame, who don't get no bitches. No, you know what I'm saying? I've been super successful with women in my life, but have I hit up a strip club and banged a stripper? Absolutely. Have I went to CGG and went to Sky Park and grabbed one of them out of there? Of course. And again, again, there's three different types of guys. There's the guy who admits it. There's a guy who's somewhere in the middle who kind of, and then there's a guy who, or let's say four. The guy who says he doesn't but does, and then there's a guy who actually doesn't. So there's four different types. But you have a lot of these goofies in the travel space, and a lot of these guys who see, even some that have huge channels, 500,000 million subscribers, whatever, that are, I don't deal with pros, and we see them at these clubs. They're definitely smashing these chicks. So they're on that, that second or third level where they're in delusion. They're a delusional male, and they just have to lie to themselves.
Even if you don't pay for it. Some of them may not pay for it anymore, or they might have started out and then they don't pay for it anymore. Their friends still do. Cool. But you're talking about people paying for it, but you're flying girls out to different country, like okay, like you're literally just doing the same exact thing. I'm gonna fly a chick out and go like this.
Chat, let me ask y'all one question and we'll move on. If you deal with a girl, let's say you go to Medi or CTG, and you know that she's down to smash, but she tells you, I'll come over, we can go out and we'll have some fun afterwards, but you have to pay for my babysitter. Let's say she has she's a single mom, she has a kid, daughter. Is that paying for play? Or is it justified because you're paying for a babysitter just to smash?
I think me personally, I think that's dealing with a regular chick, and you just have expenses that come with it, the cost of doing business. But if she says you got to pay for my babysitter or whatever, cool, you just pay for that. But I mean, P for P is directly transactional. I'm giving you this for sex, and then it's going to be this long, and it's going to be this many minutes, and then I'm gone.
Okay.
So if it's not that, like if it's, oh, you pay for my babysitter, and then she stays over the crib all night, and you're like, that's not
okay.
That's not.
So by that logic,
it's paying for it, but it's not P for P. Like that's not transactional
for sex, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So by that logic, you could pay for anything else from her besides directly for sex, and it's not going to be considered P for P because you didn't say it's for sex. So you
I
she
think
could be
that-
like she could be like, I need you to, I don't know, do something else for her.
I think if you put like a time limit on it and you say it's for this, like if you're dating a chick, it's different. But like if you're spending time with her and it's no like limit and it's just like, I'm gonna go home in the morning sometime, like be back, or I'm just, y'all kicking it, y'all chilling. And then she comes over, she might cook, she may do something. That's just regular dating. It's not like really like, I mean, you might buy her food, you may go, that's a regular cost of doing business with dealing with a chick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to know where y'all head was at, chat, where Al thought about it. My personal opinion is you can put anything in between it. Some girls, they just want to be compensated in some certain way. So I think that it's not P for P directly. It's not direct P for P. It's indirect P for P. And some women will hit you with that, babysitter thing. Sometimes they're not even really giving you the actual price of the babysitter. They're adding a little in on there for themselves, right? Now that's for you to decide, whatever. But there are girls that genuinely just want to be with you and they actually just want you to pay for it. But I do think that sometimes it also depends on the girl, right? Because Andrew Tate or Tristan Tate said, I took this girl to this escort to some really nice restaurant in Dubai, and I paid $1,500 for her meal or whatever. And he supposedly didn't smash, but I think he did smash, right? Well, she's an escort, but you didn't pay her directly. Okay, let me ask that question, Al. What if you're with an escort? She's actually a hoe, but you don't pay her directly for sex. You just take her to a nice dinner that she otherwise couldn't afford, and then you smash afterwards. That's still not P for P, right? Because you didn't.
You're getting it for free.
Okay.
You're just getting it for free. I think that's which I've dealt with girls like that before, where they charge other dudes, but for me, I'm still getting it for free.
But you still take them out sometimes and do things. And
yeah, like you're like last time we were in Brazil, I kicked it with the one night. I went out, got drinks. Little drinks and food in Brazil is like, bro, it's like $25, $30.
Right.
If she were to charge me to smash, she was a stripper. She was one of the strippers. If I would have went to her strip club or Terma or whatever, and I would have paid her for that service, that shit would have been close to like, 100 USD or more. So me taking her out on the thing, kicking it with her, doing something that I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to go out, chill, go kick it. You're coming, doing it. That's not the same as me just going in. All right, let's get 15 minutes in the room or 30 minutes in the room, and then let's do our thing. Like those are two completely different things in my opinion.
Lux Travel said, funny how you're okay paying a foreign girl's babysitter, but think that it's absurd if a girl in America says the same thing. Sounds like a double standard to me.
When did we say that?
I don't think I've ever said that. I've never said that, Lux Travel. We've never even talked about females babysitters that are in America ever on this show. So I've never said that. And I've paid for females babysitters here in the States. Definitely. It's happened before. Women expect us to take care of them to some degree, man. I said, they want their hair done. They want their nails done eventually. I had a young little 21-year-old chick that I was dealing with. And eventually she was like, yeah, can you get my nails done? I had this one chick about the same age, 22, 23, same thing. I need some groceries, and I just took her. She was so happy I bought her some damn groceries. I never had a female, I go to the store and buy her some groceries. She didn't have a certain kind of pan or something to cook. I bought her a pan and some shit. Bro, the shopping cart wasn't even filled up a quarter of the way, and she was like giving me the gok 8,000 after it. But it did make me feel good as a man. It makes us feel good as men to, like, you know, provide and help females out with stuff. It does. Okay, I don't care what y'all say. It felt great as a guy, and because she was so appreciative. And this was a chick here in Miami. A lot of these chicks are hurting, bro. They're broke. Take the thing with who the fuck just tried to take Birdman. Shorty trying to take 160 million from Birdman. I think he just got married or some shit, or someone's trying to divorce him. Like, it's crazy, chat. There are women getting married to a guy, and then after like less than 6 months or 2 or 3 months, they're literally splitting and then trying to get like $100+ million. So these females, they want money, man.
Speaking of which, I gotta pull up some in the Discord.
Okay. While we segue.
Speaking of getting married and splitting right away, we'll see if y'all think that this shit's gonna last.
Yes, but these females are crazy, bro.
There's a couple of stories on this that I wanted to talk about, so that's a good segue.
See, Chad, I didn't even know. I just was talking. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, you're never gonna hear Mentuition shame people for paying for anything when it comes to women, because we understand that that's what it takes. You're gonna have to pay at some point. But you know, there's a difference between what P for P is, and there's a difference between what the basic paying for a girl's basic necessities that you're going to have to pay for anyway at some point when dealing with a woman. You might have to pay for her Uber ride. Is that P for P? No, it's not transactional. P for P is, I give you this, you give me this for this amount of time, and we're in agreement and all of that stuff. That's P for P. Paying for a woman, taking care of a woman's basic needs, that's not the same. But the thing that we talk about is people that shame people for P for P, and then they're like, oh, I don't pay for it. But then they're talking about, oh, I pay for their Uber, or I'll fly out a girl, or I'll do this or that, but I don't pay for it. It's the same. It's like you're still paying either way. Although they're two different things, you're still extracting money to get to the same goal,
which is the pussy.
Yeah.
You're trying to smash. We're all trying to smash. So that's really what it comes down to. Like I said, if it makes you feel better to say that you paid in a different way, or you know,
you don't have a blank.
Pay for that. We're using your thing.
No. Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're all your thing. We should be on your thing. Yeah. I'm not even in the thing.
Okay.
We should be good. Let me see.
Yeah, apples and oranges. It's they're both fruit at the end of the day. Still buying fruit. Mangoes.
Shout out to Nat.
Let's see.
All right, we're gonna bring up this video, guys. But yeah, man, you know, again, man, I feel like a lot of you guys are just ashamed. And that's cool. Some of y'all are ashamed, some of y'all won't do it. That's cool. Like, me and Al are indifferent about it all. Like, where it's like, okay, you don't want to pay. I get you. Like, you're never gonna go, you don't pay or you pay. Like, we're never, it's just, I know it's the safest attitude to take, but that's really how we feel. Like, it's we're not trying to like cap or
I just don't care what people do
like,
with their bodies and their money. Like, I don't care what grown adults do.
Yeah, grown shit, whatever.
It doesn't.
It is what it is. Enjoy yourself, brother. Some of y'all motherfuckers need to be in arrangements. Y'all need to be, look, I do this, and this. You give me sex, you clean it. Like, there needs to be more of a straight contract with somebody. Not every relationship needs to be like that, but sometimes you need to have some structure, right? Marriage used to be, it was arranged. It was mom and dad, especially dad and uncles and brothers, vetted this guy. And look, I know you may not like him that much, but he's a good, right? And women sometimes was marrying dudes maybe they didn't even like or love at first, but they knew that these two were a good match. They could have kids, and the kids would be more likely to be successful. It's about continuing the race and continuing the lineage, right? It's not about love and lust and all these things. And if we went back to some of those old ideologies, it doesn't even have to be completely that, but if we went back to some of that, we'd be a lot more successful. That's why women are giving up. Too many options. I don't like him anymore. I don't love him anymore. I want to be happy. Everyone's talking about being happy all the time, right? And that happy wife, happy life bullshit. Like, it's like, bro, like, when I go overseas, bro, I'm gonna tell the chick, look, I need you to do this, and this. Like, do this, give me some head, right? Like, this is what I need. It's not that much, by the way. I just need you to do this. Don't be a whore. Don't cheat on me, and I will take care of you. You'll be set. You will be fine as long as you don't do this. Here we go. We got Meg Thee Stallion and what's the brother's name again from the Clay Thompson. Clay and Meg. Already embarrassing. There was a clip that came out. She already making him look stupid. Now, how long have they been together and they're married now? What is this?
I mean, he's stupid for doing it. He's an idiot for doing it, for signing up, and you know, this makes absolutely no sense. You chose, like, not only is American marriage a scam, but you already chose Meg Thee Stallion of all people. She's been ran through. She's an industry thought. She sent Tory Lanez to jail on evidence that wasn't even there. Like, and you chose her. Like, that's crazy.
Someone said they're not married. Okay,
they're not married yet. They're set to be married.
Oh, okay.
They're supposed to be getting married this fall, but
so they're engaged.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're engaged, which is still crazy. It don't even matter, guys. Meg Thee Stallion is a drunk. She's the worst kind of woman. She drinks, and when she drinks, she can't hold her liquor. She's belligerent. A lot of women nowadays are drunks. No one talks about this, but this is the truth. I have met so many women, especially here in the United States, that are at home on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You pick the night of the week, and they are usually drinking wine. Women get drunk off of wine. And they're just, either doing dumb shit, saying dumb shit, being horny, calling up, dude with the dreads to max her out. Like, chicks are like drunk and miserable. A lot of these women, they're lonely and they're miserable. I remember there was a girl that I was smashing. She worked at Home Depot, cute chick, nice big old booty. And I remember I would hit her up sometimes and she'd be drunk off of fucking wine. And when I moved to Miami, I sort of ghosted her. I didn't even tell her I was moving. I just packed the U-Haul, packed my shit. Matter of fact, I didn't even pack a U-Haul. I just put everything in my truck and came down to Miami. And she was pissed at me. And I think maybe that same year or next year, I came back to DC, smashed her one last time. And I remember her just being sad. She bought a cat, drinking all the time. And the last time I smashed her, I remember her saying to me, this is after after we did what we did, I'm chilling in the bed with her. She does a deep sigh and goes, I am so happy I have a man in my bed. Like, this was the honest I've ever heard a woman, the black woman too. She's like, it just feels so good. She had a big old house, 3-4 bedrooms, by herself with a cat. She just was like, I'm so happy you're laying next to me. I know you're going back home tomorrow. But like, it just, and some of these women, they're just lonely and upset, and they don't have no dude, and they're just playing every guy. They can't keep a relationship. They don't know how to pick men. They're picking wrong. You know what I'm saying? Those old ways back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, when dad had to really vet, all of that's lost now. And women, they're not picking correctly, and they're lonely. So Meg, though she keeps getting all these high value guys, she keeps getting the Tory Lanez's and the Trey Songs and the Clay Thompsons. this isn't gonna last, okay? And I'm not trying to hate on her and her relationships, but it's not gonna last, and it's gonna be her own damn fault. These women, and I don't find Meg to be unattractive. She's a decent looking girl, right? But you know, twerking all the time, drunk all the time, causing fights. Your big fat ass and your big titties are only gonna get you but so far, ladies. Yes, we look at it and we want to smash, and we love. Meg can twerk her ass off. Look up not out, but like in your spare time, guys, look up a twerk video with Meg, right? Bitches can throw ass. These black women, okay, Nak's gonna kill me on this, but these black women, Nak, a lot of them know how to, they can shake ass better than they can keep a man. They know how to twerk and act like a stripper. They sit there practicing their favorite stripper move, but can't keep a man. Like, you know how to do all the new TikToks and shake ass, but you don't know how to cook. The priorities are all messed up, man.
JCE, before we get canceled from what Steve just said, 10 NYC. Women drink more alcohol than men nowadays. That's facts, bro.
Yeah.
That is facts. A lot of them be drunk and, as Steve said, lonely, and they just be drinking. They get the wine bottle. Like, it's crazy.
Al, have you ever had a drunk female piss you off and
all the
you
time?
Gotta
a lot
cancel
of
her? Wait a second.
Next, watch your black mouth. Speaking down on the queens.
Man, look, I'm not even speaking down on them, man. I'm just saying, like, our women, bro, black women know how to throw ass. Like, I'll be like, damn, she fucking shaking ass. Like, I feel like, yo, black women be shaking ass, like regular black chicks be shaking ass better than the strippers sometimes. I'm like, damn, bitch, how you learn how to do all that? And then I'm like, damn, like, but you can't cook me a meal, like. So, and bro, priorities with women in general are messed up. But Meg, bro, she throw ass like a damn stripper. But can she throw down on that? Can she shake a damn, skillet and make some food? Can she, you know what I'm saying? She sure gets in a lot of arguments, sure drinking a lot. So my prediction is this is not going to last very long. Maybe they'll get married. They'll make it. I don't even think they're going to make it to the marriage.
Nak's about to time you out, Steve. That's what he's going to do.
Time me out? Hey,
yeah.
Man. It's all good. I'm an admin. I can get right back in.
Yeah, a lot of women are antidepressants, boxed wine, and chewy subs. Yeah, bro. I don't know if that stock went up since Fresh and Fit was talking about it. Probably did, but yeah, there's so many of them. The thing I was thinking about the other day, the epiphany I had, is women love participation trophies. They fucking love participation trophies. And this isn't just black women. This is like just modern women. They love participation trophies. I was just watching the WNBA, those women fighting for more money. Oh, yeah. And they're taking a loss. They're taking a $40 million loss every year to keep this sport alive. And they're talking about, I deserve more money. There is no more money. There is no more funds. Like the fundraisers, the NBA fundraiser is in the negative. And you think you deserve more money. No, you don't deserve it. Nobody's watching you. So it's that, dogs are participation trophies. Right? It's like they go and they get the dog, they get something that's gonna love them regardless. But yeah. Here's to the fly Nubian queens. Stop comparing hood rats to the majority of black women's.
No, I'm not. Black women know how to
I agree with you, Nak.
Black women know how to shake ass more than they know how to cook. I'm gonna stick on that. I stand on that.
I don't stand on that. These are the opinions of Steve.
Hey,
so
I
agree with you, Nak. We need to protect them at all costs. They can't do anything wrong.
Chat, am I lying?
Steve's lying.
Do
chat.
You know black women that know how to twerk and do all these TikTok dances and stuff, but can't keep a man and can't cook? We'll do 2 for 2. TikTok and twerking versus keeping a man and cooking. What do you think? Y'all let me know. There's a shorty right here. Chat. There's a chick that right behind our studio She's not black, but she because we're talking about cats and stuff. Big booty Latina. I just saw her for the first. I asked one of the people around here. I'm like, "Yo, who's that?" They're like, "She been here for like 7 months." I'm like, "For real?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she was like, "She's really pretty." I'm like, "Yeah, she is. I ain't never seen her before." Because she goes out a certain way and hits a parking lot that me and Al don't really go to. And she walks past my one of our cameras, and I'm looking at my camera like. Matter of fact, I heard her outside. I look out the window. I'm like, God damn, big old booty Latina, bro. Badass. Single with a cat. Single with a cat. No man. Bad, too. Bad.
As long as you're not talking about the queens, I'm good.
Well, we can talk about the queens.
Knack just said Steve just started getting buns.
Yeah, right. I wish.
Can one of the mods ban this Rain Cross dude? Anybody that mentions Primo's name is an automatic ban. So can somebody please ban him? Any mod. First mod available. Black women have scared me away since 2008. I can't agree with that. It's just, man, it's a lot, and it's deeply rooted into our culture and a lot of things. However, those are who I typically prefer to date. So when I'm in these countries like a Brazil, like a Colombia, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see me with an Afro Colombian, an Afro Brazilian. That's why I'm so excited to go to Cali, because I'm going to see a lot of those.
Yeah.
I'm going to see a lot of those. But yeah, it's just a lot of issues. Just rooted in our society that we got to work on as a culture, unfortunately. But yeah, I had this story, and then on the other side of the world, I have another story.
Stop sharing.
Let me pull this up.
Uh-oh. I already know what this is. There we go. Here we go with the bullshit. Is that it? It's the Facebook one, isn't it?
Facebook, yeah, my bad. My bad. All right, let's play this.
When God gets ready to
fucking.
That's not it?
No, it's got a person talking over top of it. Why can't I just
Travis Hunter's girlfriend, Chad.
Why can't I just watch? I just want to watch a video. I don't want to watch somebody's opinion on it. I just want to watch the original.
Go down to the short. Maybe one of those. Try that one, maybe.
When God gets ready to make you a great woman, you'll know He's going to make you great by how you suffer. The greater the glory, the more intense the story. Because you can't get this all out of a book. When God gets ready to make you a great woman, you'll know He's going to make you great by how you suffer. The greater the glory.
I think it might be. I just hit the button. I got the MacBook. I forgot. So chat. It begins. The fuckery begins. We spoke about this months ago when this dumb shit happened. The fuckery begins. It begins, chat. What the fuck what's going on here, man?
But what was the caption? What did it say?
I
don't understand why everyone's up in arms about her crying though. Like what
she's gonna start saying that Travis did something, and she's gonna
so people think she's gearing up for something.
Bruh, this is where it starts. We already know this is where it starts. Look at DDG and what the Halle Berry.
Okay.
Right? This is where it starts. I'm unhappy.
So why is she crying? Yeah.
She's living such a hard life of doing absolutely nothing and having $40 million of her own money that she did nothing to earn. If she prenups him right now, I mean, if she divorced him right now, she got like 40 mil. She didn't do anything to earn it or deserve it. Oh my God.
Chat.
Shout out to Tim. He said somebody say she found out everything is in his mom's name. I got everything in my mama name. Yep. I hope so. I don't think so. I don't think he's smart enough to do that, but I hope so.
I'll say this, chat. This is a form of disrespecting your man. No way should your girlfriend and or wife ever post a video of herself crying online at all. Even with context, she shouldn't do it. Right? She just shouldn't do it. And now if y'all are together and your daughter just was born or got married and she cries, that makes sense. But what I'm saying is by herself here in the mirror, which says something, I guess I don't know what that says, when he's going to make something by how you suffer, right? Whatever she's saying, her suffering or something, some bullshit.
Dumb shit.
Bro, this is a cry. Women do this for attention. Now a bunch of dudes and women are in her DMs. Girl, what's wrong? What did Travis do to you? She either got into an argument with him, she's mad at him, she's going to the internet. This is why the internet sucks. Right, in certain cases, because women are attention hoes and all they really care about is how many people can run to their rescue. This is a form of disrespect. I need you guys to understand this, and as a man, you need to correct this with your woman. Okay, you need to correct this. This is not good. She clearly, Travis clearly has a very loose string on his girl as far as allowing her to do certain things. And now that he's a professional football player, whatever she does, right? They're a unit. We're together. I used to tell my ex-girlfriend, don't embarrass me, don't embarrass you, and don't embarrass us, right? Because it could be you, me, or both of us that gets embarrassed. And this is embarrassing, really, all three. Unfortunate. And she already started off on the wrong foot when all that shit came out about her. She started off on the wrong foot when she didn't fucking look happy for him at the damn when he was drafted and shit. She just no training. She don't know. This is that non-feminine, not knowing how to be a woman and just chill.
What do you say to this? Calais was saying she's saying she's not the same woman like she was before.
Don't matter, Calais. You should not post anything like that's cryptic that people can misconstrue, and
especially when your man's in the NFL.
Yeah,
like he
could lose the deal.
Not only that, it's fucking up your own money. Whatever success he has is your success because you're not doing shit on you're not contributing to this.
Talentless.
Yeah, you're not doing anything.
Nothing.
All you have to do is not fuck up the bag
and be a good woman.
Yeah,
be a good wife
and help him. Which you don't even have to help him necessarily.
Sex, silence, food,
she don't even have to give him sex. Probably, he's probably still that in love with her that she probably don't even have to give up the box.
That's crazy.
Just don't fuck up the bag. Yeah, naked out the shower.
Bro, we don't ask for much from women, and they can't even do the simplest things. U.S. is cooked, chat. It's really cooked here. I'm telling you, man. You can't. These women. I remember. I told you, me and Al, we laugh about it, but I be bringing it up. I remember I've seen women call rich men broke. You broke ass. It's but he's not broke. But they default to these words and saying these things and doing these things, and it's attention. It's crazy. Bro.
Can I? Calais said he wanted to join the panel. Can I drop it for him?
Yeah.
All right. I'll drop the link for Calais. He wants to come up real quick.
Yeah.
Not going to be a complete open panel. Any of the mafia, any of the goats. I know who y'all are.
Yeah, but guys, it's a form of disrespect. And even if she tried to put some context with it, we wouldn't even be talking about it. it wasn't a form of disrespect, right? People would, oh my God, all the tabloids are bringing it up. It's attention. She knows she can get more followers, more clout. She could be on one of them shows, them baddie shows or whatever they be coming out with now, the Real Housewives. They're gonna come out with the rookie housewives with the rookie, you know what I'm saying, the rookie girlfriends. I'll have Ice Spice with what's the nigga name on the Jets? Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker, a rapper. Sauce Gardner, right? All these women just, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like I said, maybe her intentions are whatever, but it doesn't matter. It's what embarrassing you, me, and the unit publicly. That's what you're doing. Hold on, let me bring Calais up here. Hold on, Calais. Let me yo. All right, let me see. Yo, Calais.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's good, brother?
Ain't much, man. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to the mafia, man. Yeah, ho, we in this bitch.
What's good with you, brother? How you feeling?
I'm coolin', man. I was about to sleep and get ready to do a side job in a few hours, but I was like, nah, let me, hear y'all out though. But I understand your perspective, especially Al, you know what I'm saying? But just hear me out, all right? I'm agreeing with y'all, you know what I'm saying? But one, we all should be mad at Trav. Trav, there were so many signs that what this lady been doing, you know what I'm saying? And Trav is like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? He refused to listen, you know what I'm saying? Now, this take right there, you hear the gospel, playing in the background, and you see her crying. Now, I'm playing devil's advocate. That might be an old video, and she posts that with the gospel saying that, yo, this is not who I was before, you know what I'm saying? As if she found Christ, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it has nothing to do with, oh, here we go. This is where we start. I think she's maturing. I think she, like I said, she probably found Christ. That's the reason why you have the gospel play in the background. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yo, I'm not the same woman like I was before. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we shouldn't be mad at these broads. We should be mad at Trav, because Trav is the one that married her. Despite that, she said that at first I didn't find him attractive. At first, when he won the Heisman, she was still sitting down. Deion Sanders told her, stand up. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be mad at the broad. The broad did what she had to do, secure the bag. It's Trav. Trav is being goofy. Like, look at the dude dancing on the reception, looking like, let me chill. But yeah, that's my take on it. You know what I'm saying? I think we jumping the gun on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, even she put the context, she's like, yo, I'm not the same woman like I was. I don't know if she said thank Jesus or whatnot, but I think she's trying to let people know that, I'm mature.
Let me ask you a question though. If you had a girlfriend, fiance, or wife, and
first of all, I'm not dating Beyonce. She would never be my wife. But yeah, keep on.
No, he said fiance.
I said if you had a fiance or a wife, and you just got a big deal in the NBA, and she posts a video of her. Let me say this: do you think that anything that she posts, once you get that deal, maybe it should go through you first before she puts it up, or would she have like free reign to kind of do whatever or post whatever she wants?
I mean, me and her, we gotta have a little discussion. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
because some women will say that's controlling, this and that, but I'm saying, like, I feel like
I don't care if it's controlling. I'm the breadwinner.
Right. Exactly.
I think
I'm the breadwinner, and first and foremost, like, no one would know you because you're dating me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's because of me. That's the reason why all of this is happening. But I agree with you. Yo, don't make me look stupid. Don't make yourself look stupid. Don't make us look stupid.
Right.
So we had to have a discussion. Like, yo, I mean, if there's something going on, we have to discuss. Going to social media, that's not it. And plus, they're young. Look at them. They're like 19, 20. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what kids do. That's what kids do. They go to the internet. They go to the, you know, like, look at TikTok. Like, shit's going down. Instead of them calling 911, they're on their phone crying and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's what they do.
I was trolling when I said that was controlling. I think that you absolutely got to do that. And I'm going to play devil's advocate on what you're saying, Clay, and take
go ahead.
Everybody else's side that's making these points. Naked out the shower, finding Christ. That's what Jim, the director, said.
But that is an old video. That's not her. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's an old video.
Do you want
she probably post an old video, and then she's like, damn, this is not who I was before.
Bruh, my chick's not even posting no shit that's that revealing online. Like, where you could you're out the shower. Like, that shit's not happening as it is.
We getting too comfortable.
There's other ways you can talk about you finding Christ. It don't gotta be you ass naked out the shower crying. Okay, so that's gonna have to go through some sort of filtration system. Whatever you're posting is gonna have to go through a filtration system. We're not drinking this water right out the faucet. We are putting it through the Brita filter, and then it's gonna decide, it's gonna take all the bad stuff out and it's gonna keep all the good stuff in, and then you're gonna have pure water. That's the way it is for me.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But I just, like I said, man, it's too late. You can't tell them anything. Like, they're already married. Hopefully, Trav did the wise decision by putting everything in his mother's name. If not, you know what I'm saying? He just got to let life teach him a lesson. That's all you know what I'm saying? Because even Deion Sanders tried to warn the kid. He was,
Trav, I mean, the thing about Travis Hunter, and I'll let Steve go, but he's not really, he hasn't had life punch him in the face yet and beat his ass. He's been this all-star talent. He was a 5-star recruit out of high school. He was he's the Heisman Trophy candidate out of this little ass school that nobody would have even thought to go to until Deion and all of them went there and, did what they did. And he's a top 2. Would he go 2?
I think he went second or third pick.
2? He went 2.
He was number 2. He was number no.
He went 2 to the Jags. The Browns traded the Jags.
Who's number 1?
Cam Ward.
Oh yeah. He was number 2. Yeah.
So he went number 2. He could have went number 1, but they didn't need a wide receiver. They needed a quarterback. Like, he hasn't had life kick his ass yet. And he's still like 21, 20 years old. I think about me when I was that age. I'm not thinking the way I'm thinking now. I took some L's back then too. But what I'll say is I'm happy that my L's weren't me getting married, me being filthy rich, getting married to a chick that cares nothing about me and potentially risking half my money. Like, I'm happy I didn't take L's like that. Mm-hmm. Right. So, but I'll say that, I can't 100% blame either one of them. I think they're both about 50% wrong, even though I typically hold men more accountable. Men don't really mature until they're later. They have to go through things and they have to learn with experience. So you could tell men things all you want to, but until you go and bump your head, until you put your hand on the stove, you're not going to know it's hot, so, I blame him some for wanting that and being in love and thinking that's, getting married is gonna solve your problems and doing that stuff. I've been there myself, but it's sometimes you got to take those L's to learn and grow and all that stuff. And I hope that he doesn't get ruined by it. But you're seeing all this stuff happen to all these high-level Black people in the industry, men in general, but a lot of Black people are going under, and I would hate to see that for him.
Yeah, I would say a lot of these young men are doing the best with what they have to choose from.
He ain't have no dad. So.
A lot of these young men are doing the best they can with the options that are given to them, with what they know. That's the best way I can describe it. They're doing the best they can with the options that are presented. with based on what they know. And I think Travis is just a green guy. Like Al said, he's just not there yet. He's gonna have to get played and cheated on before he really realizes it. It used to be the other way around, Chad. It used to be women were like that. You're seeing the effeminate man, the man that allows the woman to do whatever she wants. And he's sort of playing the back end, you know, even though he's so lit, like he still has to kind of, you know, back off to the woman. And so again, I think that we move together as a unit. The man should always be the head of the unit. If I were Travis, you can't post without, like, now, honey, now that I got this contract, should have been like this before, but honey, now that I got this contract, things are going to change around here. Anything that you post on TikTok or Facebook or any social media platform, Instagram, I need to see it, and I just need to approve it and make sure it makes us, make it about us. It makes us look good together. I have a lot of, sponsors and things that I could lose, and I wouldn't want us to mess up our future. This is something that we can have generational wealth and make a lot of money. And I wouldn't want to lose some of these deals because of something that happens between us. Just let me look at it. You know what I'm saying? Some shit you may have to have a lawyer look at it. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, it gotta just be through him.
Team.
Have a management team
PR
look at
team.
it, because now we're together, baby. And you might be in a commercial with me, right? They may want Travis and we're a unit now. We can make money together. So he needs to really sit down and have that conversation. Baby, anything you wear. I used to tell bitches, I used to date, like, yo, we got to go look at the closet. Like, I know before we got together, like, that was acceptable. And now that we're out, you can't wear that with me. You can't wear that without me. Right? I'm just picking, like, throw that out, put that away, put that in storage, or just really throw it away. And I had a girl, she tried to fight me on it, but she loved that I told her, nah, dude, no, you can't do that. Like, you gotta be more disagreeable with these women and let them know, like, you're the fucking man. And again,
of course, you got to show leadership. You got to be a leader.
Making men feminine, this effeminate man stuff is just not good, bro. It's just, like I said, she gonna play him. Someone gotta wear the pants. And it should be the man. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That's how it should be. But I get what you're coming from, Clay. I get where you're coming from, for sure.
I mean, I think this is like his first baddie to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like look at him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look how he behaves in front of her. Like, look how he defends when, like, yo, there's red flags, and he's just ignoring that. So you can tell this dude so much. It's up to him to, like, listen or don't listen. So if he doesn't want to listen, let life teach him a lesson. And hopefully,
in high school, when you went on that little field trip to wherever, we went to DC, we went to New York City. You remember those field trips where you go out of state and it's a big deal, and it may be senior year? Did y'all have those?
Of course.
Yeah, we need to start doing field trips to Colombia, because a lot of these problems would be solved if we're taking these kids to Colombia. A lot of these problems would be solved, and they wouldn't have to deal with it. And that's the solution. And if Al becomes president, that's what I'm going to do. Mandatory field trip to Colombia. Oh, I love this girl. I'm going to get married. Bring your ass to Brazil. If you still love her when you get back, cool.
Can we do a mandatory trip to the zoo?
Mandatory trip to Colombia.
I want to go to the zoo, though.
I don't think y'all ready for the soup, man. I retired last year. I don't think y'all ready for the soup, man.
Yo, mandatory trip to the
I think you're right.
Crazy.
I think you're right. I'm not ready for leggings and else. I'm good. Rio NYE 26, yes sir. That's mandatory. If these guys knew how big the world is, and they're like, oh, this chick's just a dime a dozen, bro. You go to Colombia for 5 minutes and you would forget about her. You would literally, you're in fucking Delirium, you're in Sky Park, you're in Parquieres, you're wherever, you are not going to be thinking about her if you're a heterosexual. So that's the whole thing. They need to start taking these people out the country, not even just Colombia. I'm joking about that, but I'm also partially serious. I think if more men visited those at a younger age and kind of understood, and were able to do what Austin and some of these young kids, Kid Greatness, the people their ages are doing, and they saw how big the world was, and if they work hard, they can achieve that, and how possible it is, then they would work their asses off a lot of
Remember, man, you can't save everybody, dog. There's so many people in the DC, Maryland, Virginia. I've been like encouraging them to like, yo, man, all I see you doing is go to the club and smoke weed all day. I'm like, bro, take your ass out of the country. There's more to life to that. All right, I got you. They don't want to travel, bro. You can't save everybody.
Yeah, but the Titanic's sinking. You got to fit as many men on this raft as you could get on this lifeboat as you can. That's Mentuition's goal. America is the Titanic. It's sinking, but we got to take as many people, at least just go overseas and experience it. It doesn't necessarily to be Colombia. It could be whatever country you want to. See the world, see how big it is, see how, this American dream bullshit. Work till you're fucking 60, 72 years old. Then you get 5 years to retire with your 401k that has a fixed income of, you have a fixed income of $1,000 a month to live off of, to cover the groceries and shit, like, in your rent for, like, there's other options. If that's what you want, there's nothing wrong with it. We're never going to shame men or anybody for making the decisions for what they want. But we will show them that there are better options. There's better options. And if you go over there and you still want to be married and you still think that this chick's the best chick in the world and all that shit, cool.
Hey, look, motherfucker, there's motherfuckers moving to Thailand with their girlfriends too. Some of y'all need to realize.
Yeah, I have a friend. He moved.
Girl.
If you moved to Thailand,
if you really in love with her and whatever, y'all can move the family out of the country. Yeah. I'll say this: the United States, in my opinion, is no longer the best country to live. It's the best country to make money. That's what I'll say. It's the best country to make money. And if you can somehow make money or make the same wage here and still and simultaneously while being in another country, that's your best option, is to use the dollar that you can make here. And that's for any first world country, Australia, UK. But let's talk about the United States specifically. This is the best country to earn and make money. It is no longer the best country to live, in my opinion. I think that they're getting crazy with these housing prices and all this stuff. And or if you want to live here, you got to live somewhere far out, like in the city.
From the city.
Yeah, like it's not a good place to live in the city areas or even close to the city. You got to be like, let's say 30 to 45 minutes minimum from the city to, have a reasonable living expense. Because here in Miami, Chicago, pick any city too. It could be Kansas City. It could be anything.
New York, LA, DC, Texas.
Yeah. Dallas, Houston, and even some of the cities we don't know. It's just you got to be outside of that Papa area. They are taking over these Papa areas. Me and Al were out today. They building all these fucking condos in Miami. I'm like, yo, who's gonna move in these condos? Like, how many? Like, do we have?
You'll be surprised. People are willing to spend a mortgage money to live in condos and apartments. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, and there's nothing wrong with that if that's what they want too. Because I've owned a house. I've also rented. Rent isn't the worst thing in the world, and I know a lot of people are like, everybody needs to own a house and you could buy a house, but then they don't understand that when you own a house, there's maintenance. Like, I had a big ass yard. That shit was expensive. I had to fertilize the grass. I had an HOA that used to get on me for having weeds and different shit if I didn't fertilize the grass and get weed killer.
Also property tax,
all that shit. Repairs. I lived on the west side of Atlanta, which is right next to Alabama, which is all of the storms every year that come up from Louisiana that hit New Orleans every year, the aftermath would hit like the west side of Atlanta. And so my house used to get fucked up every single year, and like siding and stuff comes off. I had to get my roof replaced. It's one thing after another, and like you got to be handy and know how to fix shit, or you're going to be paying a lot of money. So having a big ass yard, I had the biggest house. Well, I don't think my square footage of the inside was the largest, but I had the biggest yard. Like I had the most space, and I was the youngest person in the neighborhood, and it was a dope feeling. However, there's a lot that comes with being a homeowner that you know, the grass isn't always greener. So
you got to fix everything when you're a homeowner. Like rent an apartment, if something messed up, you hit up, you know, the person that, you know, and they take care of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the whole thing with the condos is they're building way too many of them, and they're building them in shitty places in Miami. So what it's going to do is lower the rental rates for Miami, because they're just building them everywhere. I think they bought up all this land when COVID hit and the prices were low. I think the developers bought it all, and then now they're building, but they're building way too many condos because they can't even. There's not that many people moving down to Miami anymore, enough to keep these condos filled at the rate that they're building them. So, yeah, it's getting crazy in Florida. And I think it's going to hurt the housing market too, because more people that are renting, the less people that are buying. I think it'll hurt the Florida housing market. But yeah, man.
All right, what else we got? We got anything else to go over? Or are we going?
I think we got I think we have some stuff, but we could shelve it for Wednesday because it's one.
Yeah, what we'll do, guys, is we'll wind down.
Yeah, I have some good stuff, but we'll save that for Wednesday. We can
save it for Wednesday. Calais, man, appreciate you for pulling up to the panel, brother. Sir. We really value your opinion, man, and you know, we can't wait till the next time we link up with you, man. Calais is a super solid dude, chat. Always holding shit down. We had the most epic boat party ever in CTG with Calais, and yeah, man. So Calais, before we sort of wind down, man, did you have anything else to say about the topic or anything you want to tell the people?
First and foremost, salute to y'all. Thanks for bringing me up to the panel. Salute to the mafia. All I gotta say is, you know, use your common sense, man. When you're traveling to certain places that have a high rate of, you know, the scopolamine and whatnot. Last year was my first time actually going to Medellin. I've been always going to Cartagena, and I always had like doubts in my mind because I'm hearing, you know, a lot of these stories, of men, being deleted, So what I did was, I did a lot of research and also reach out to certain people that always go there. So my last words for those, like I'm going to be in Medellin, I'm saying? I'm bringing, my peoples with me. We're going to be there deep though. Pause. Is, just use your brain, man. Like DC Born Rob said, if a girl's like, yo, man, I'm feeling you, can I bring my sister? Hell no. That's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Check her purse when you're bringing, to your spot. You know what I'm saying? Also have security in the complex. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the security takes pictures of the IDs. You know what I'm saying? Don't let a girl order a taxi. You set the tone. You order the Uber. You know what I'm saying? Don't let her serve you drinks. You serve the drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple shit, man. It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? If you really want a threesome, go to the strip club. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you really have to, but your life is way more important. You got people in the States that value you, that cares about you. Don't throw it all away just for some fucking fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Just be smart. It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I appreciate y'all being, on the panel. You know what I'm saying? See you on Wednesday. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Yeah, ho.
Yeah, ho. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, Collab. Thank you so much for joining the panel. And just to add to what Collab said real quick, guys, before we wind down, you need to be taking the lead in any situation with females, whether she's a pro or she's a non-pro. You need to set the tone. You need to be, you know what I'm saying, lead. Don't allow, once you allow a woman to start doing stuff, things are gonna go south. As fucked up as it sounds, it's the truth. You get the liquor, you do this, you pour it, you make sure, regular girls and pros, right? Take care of it. You call her Uber, you make sure she did right, everything. As soon as you start being indecisive and this and that, that's what females do. You just gotta have a plan, develop a plan, especially when you deal with pros, of what you're gonna do, where your stuff's gonna be, and how it's all gonna plan out, and stay to the plan. That's how you win. When she come over, she gonna, hey, leave your purse right here. Purse don't come past this point. Don't go get your purse. Purse here. We're gonna shower together. We're gonna do this. We're gonna I'm gonna give you this, and then you're gonna leave. Right? Boom. Right? Boom, 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 boom. Done. So that's really how it goes. When you're on a regular date, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna pick her up. We're gonna go here first. You don't even gotta tell her where you're going, but I'm gonna go to this. We're gonna go to this restaurant. You can even plan when you're gonna try to hold her hand and kiss her, right? Like right? You need to be thinking. Like, that's what you need to be doing as a man. Don't be uptight. Don't be like robotic and I'm gonna do this first and second. But it's gotta be like you have some sort of idea of where, some sort of plan, some sort of map. That's what I'm really trying to let you guys know. So the minute these women start, it's like Terger Young and all these people that we hear about that get offed, and well, she led him to some random abandoned place and he was ambushed. Yeah, because it's like, I had one time I was going outside, the security guard was like, no, don't go to the taxi. Because she's trying to get me to come to the taxi. He's like, no, don't go, I'll go. How much is the cab? Is this much? Okay, hand it to me and I'll go pay the taxi guy. Because you might hand him more, he might drop, right? And me and Al are telling you this shit, guys, because we've been through it. We're trying to keep y'all from having the same dumbass shit that happened to us. We're not perfect. We tell y'all this. We've had bitches get on our nerves and shit happen, right? Like but we don't want to see other men. This is what real men do. They say, yo, this happened to me. This is what OGs do. Did what happened to me. Don't watch out for this, watch out for that. This girl crazy, this club gonna try to do this. That's what you want. We have to have our own network of men. I was talking about it earlier, a network. You need a network. That's what really helps. You need to book those consultations, or at least ask somebody who's lived there. Me and Al know if we go to Medi, this is who we hit for this. We go to CTG, this is who we hit up for this. If I go to Brazil and I want to get my visa, I know a guy that got his visa. He's been living there 10 years. Let me hit him up. It's not, I'm better, I'm too good, I'm too cool to book this consultation or to ask for help or to pay this person or whatever it is. We know, and we know a lot, but we don't know everything. So that's really how you have to handle life. Have a plan and stick to that plan. If it don't work, then whatever. But there's always someone out there that's done that very thing and been in that same place and dealt with them same women that can help you out. So
what I'll say is I think it would be dope. I mean, it just put an idea in my head. I think it'd be dope to do something where we pay for like 10 kids or like 5 kids to go overseas, high school kids or whatever. Yeah, that might be in the works eventually in the long game. Maybe like a 5-year plan.
That's a good 5-year plan. Though.
Yeah, I think that would be dope. Pay for them to go overseas. We live stream it. Yeah. And then we just show them around, keep them safe, all that shit. And then we just show them like, this is what you could do. It'd be like right out of high school or something. This is what you could do. This is another option. If you want to stay in the States, you want to, definitely go to college if you do, or pick up a trade or do something like that. Me and Steve both did that as well. We're not trying to shy you away, but if you work hard, this is the life you could live. So I think that'd be awesome.
100%.
Not glazing, but this grown man talk and game. More guys in the space need to hear this. We all love the crash outs, but these are life-saving conversations. Salute to intuition. Appreciate that, bro. That means a lot.
Yeah, man.
We just had a hater try to say that, you know, our content isn't very valuable, and then I challenged him to a debate and he folded. So his name will not be mentioned, no free promo. But yeah, man, we're actually trying to move the space. We're trying to change the world. Me and Steve have some projects going on behind the scenes that we're working on very diligently, and we're actually looking to change the world, man, and help people. So unlike a lot of these other channels, that's what, you know, that's what we're here to do.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I don't have my computer, but I'll just kind of go over everything real quick, and then we'll wind down on the show. You guys can join our locals. That is mentuition.locals.com, and that's where you guys are going to see me and Al, our lifestyle, turning up with the girls, all more like the fun stuff. It is free to join the locals. Again, that's mentuition.locals.com. However, if you want to see the behind the scenes stuff that's a little too spicy for even the normal internet, you know what I'm saying, a little, you know, can't see it, it's blurred out, you want to unblur it, it is $9.99 to join our locals. Next up, guys, we do have our Patreon. Make sure you guys join that Patreon. That's where all the local stuff is and more. Plus, we have all the sauce that we put on our Patreon. That's patreon.com/mentuition. Check it out. We have 3 different tiers that you can pick. I won't go over them now, but hit the become a member button. You can check out the tiers that we have. There's a lot of sauce, a lot of game giving, and we have the best Patreon in the travel space, especially when it comes to Colombia, Brazil, you know, a lot of the places that a lot of these guys are going to, and we're going to be working on Thailand as well. So that'll be in the future, but we're definitely going to get something out on that too. So check out the Patreon. Make sure you guys also join the Discord. The Discord is in the link in the description below. It is free.
1,000 people in there, man. It's a huge community.
Big community.
We're talking about everything. If you guys are interested in joining the New Year's Eve crew, we're going to be doing different things every single day. I got a lot of stuff. Like we're going to, one of the days we're going to do all the regular stuff, the Christ the Redeemer, the steps, all that stuff, all the touristy stuff. We're going to go on some other tours and excursion, but we have some hiking activities planned. We're going to do yacht parties, of course. We're going to do a mansion party more than likely. If people want to go to favelas, we got some people that we can go to favelas with. We'll shoot some stuff. We'll get some dope ass footage. But yeah, man, it's gonna be an epic trip. It's gonna be incredible. We'll probably be there a few days after Christmas. We still have to finalize the dates, but we're gonna probably be there a few days after Christmas. If you are interested in that, join the Discord, hit me up, send me a DM personally. I'll get you added into the special Discord group for it. And yeah, we're talking about Airbnbs and stuff now, so join up.
Yeah, man. Also, guys, don't forget you can join the Facebook group. That link is in the description below. That's free. And you can join the Mentuition Mafia. It's $3.99 to join our YouTube membership. Again, that's called the Mentuition Mafia. Click our icon below if you're on a desktop, and you can click join. For basically $3.99, man. You guys will get a bunch of extra content. All of our IRL streams are pretty much put behind our membership. We do special member lives. We're going to do a lot of special member lives in Cali, Colombia. So you're going to want to make sure you sign up for our YouTube memberships, guys. Okay.
We're doing a members live this week. Yeah. We'll do one on, you guys can choose the topic, but we'll discuss like safety. You guys can ask us anything about it, but we can talk about like vetting girls. We can pull up like, you know, Bumble or Tinder. We can go through it. Yeah. I can show you kind of the things I look for. And then we can also talk to you about vetting girls after you meet them in person, what you're looking for, all of that stuff. And then we can talk about, you know, just whenever you take them home, you know, safety tips to keep you guys safe. So that'll be the topic for this week.
Yeah. Okay. So stay tuned for that. All the Mafia members, we will be doing a special live for you guys this week. So again, stay tuned. There was one more thing.
We'll probably be having a boat party in Cartagena eventually too. Within the next couple months, we'll probably have have, you know, at least one boat party over there. So yeah, man, super excited. Medi's coming up in a few weeks, then Cali, and then
Cali's very close, guys. Cali is very close.
Shout out to Flyboy.
What are we, like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks?
Timbo, you talking about the Rio one or CTG? Which boat party?
How far are we from July 22nd? Chat. How many days are we from? Let me see. Yeah, we're like 3 weeks. Yeah, chat, we're super close. So we are getting there. I'm super excited about this trip. I actually just talked to Flyboy. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at the thing here. Yeah, so we're literally like 3 weeks, exactly 3 weeks, guys. Exactly 3 weeks, pretty much. But I talked to Flyboy today. Him and I are gonna be, you know, cooking up some stuff. He's gonna give me kind of the final itinerary for Cali, Colombia. He's got some stuff he's gonna send over so we can put it on the screen for you guys, do some cool things. So I'm really excited. Again, guys, I have been helping out a lot of different I've been helping out a lot of different you know, people that want to go live and just want to do, you know, different things with the IRL. So we're gonna keep doing that too. But you know, Al and I are gonna continue to just, you know, push, give you guys some dope ass content, and yeah, man, I'm super excited for the Cali trip. So stay tuned, guys, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Again, we don't have the sound bites because shit fucked up, but we'll make sure we get everything solidified for you guys on Wednesday. I'm gonna have to basically take the sound bites off of this computer and put them on a different computer. Someone said, Steve, get the MacBook. I have a MacBook. Okay, guys, I do have a MacBook. It's just I gotta set it up. Okay, so be patient with me, and we'll get it. All right, guys. We will catch you guys on Wednesday, and until next time, guys. Adios.